So, you're interested in the magic shop. My name is Carlos Mata. I'm a board certified plastic surgeon here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Maybe you came across our website and you're like, what is the magic shop? Well, it's something I created a while back. It's where you take fillers and we inject it down there. Well, how does that work? Imagine this is your eggplant, but you're like, how do I make it thicker? Well, that's what the magic shot does. It takes fillers, hyaluronic acid, and puts it into a special place inside your eggplant where it doesn't damage any nerves or blood vessels, and it increases the girth about 15 to 20%. So if you're 5 inches erect, now you're 6, or you're 4.8 inches after being 4 inches when you started. So who doesn't want more girth? We do this with numbing medication where we put numbing cream. That way your eggplant's numb. Then I numb you up like a dentist with a little bit of a needle. And then now you're like, damn, I can't even feel you touching me. And when I do this, I use things called cannulas, which are dull needles. So there's no risk of damage if you know what you're doing. Typically takes 2 to 3 syringes per inch of your eggplant. So the longer you are, the more product you need. So kudos to you, but it's gonna cost more money. If you're smaller than average, and again, the average penis is about 5 inches long, maybe you need a little bit less. Imagine painting a house. If you have 3 bedrooms, it's gonna take more paint to paint a 5-bedroom house than it is a 3-bedroom house. So the longer you are, the more product you need. I think another question that sometimes people have is, well, what's the recovery? Let's say I'm willing to fly out to Scottsdale and have this done. Well, the reality is you can fly in that morning, fly out that afternoon. The procedure itself is about 20 minutes once the numbing cream goes on. We do the procedure, I show you the difference, and it'll prevent you from turtling. So it's about that girth, and yes, a little bit of that length. Take up the real estate, if you know what I'm talking about, because it doesn't make you longer, it just fills you out more. So imagine having 3 highway lanes and I'm opening you up to 4 highway lanes now. More real estate to work with. Again, recovery, pretty easy, 7 days. That's how long it takes for this to kind of mold and adjust. Doesn't mean you can't use it, but I recommend not using it for at least 7 days. Imagine like Jello, you gotta let it set. You don't want it to be moving all over the place. The next question is, will your partner know? They'll never know, but they might ask you, what did you do? Because it's different. There's no way they're not gonna realize that difference down there when you have the magic shot. Understand there will be a difference. Doesn't mean you have to tell them, but understand you have it done. Let's say you're having a lot of relationships either with Rosie Palm or somebody else. Eventually it goes away and they might tell you, hey, are you okay? What's wrong? It's not the same. And that's because the product started to go away. That leads us into our next topic. How long does it last? Well, if you're having sex 5, 6, 7 times a day, it's gonna last about 3 months. If you're having sex 3 to 5 times a week, maybe a couple of years. I've had somebody where it's lasted over 4 years with one treatment, but they only have sex twice a year. It's an easy process. You can fly in, fly out. You get a 20% increase in girth. All the fillers we use are FDA approved for soft tissue augmentation. Well, guess what? That's soft tissue, right? And remember, it takes 2 to 3 syringes per inch. So if you're 5 inches, you need more. Again, FDA approved fillers. We only want to use the best and the safest to make sure that there are no issues down there, especially if you talk about the technique, because we don't use needles to put this filler in, we use cannulas. So there's minimal pokes and you end up with a result that you can look at and be like, damn, I'm happy with this. So are you ready? You ready to start that happiness journey? We're ready when you are.